Hey everybody, it's Valerie from Very Random Valerie, and today is Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. In today's video, I thought I would talk briefly about orbs. I've seen different kinds of orbs, and before I came out to do this video, while I was at work and had a few spare moments, I thought I would do a cursory search and see what was out there. And there's not a lot out there about different kinds of orbs. There's quite a bit about different colors of orbs and their meaning. So I don't really know what it is I'm seeing. Some of them I do. Like, I'll just run down the list first of the 4 different kinds I've seen. The light orbs, which are the most common, which a lot of people see and show up in photographs, and sometimes they have different colors. Sometimes they radiate a light, or all the time actually. I think they radiate a light, but sometimes can show a color. And anyway, so that's the first kind. And I've actually put a video out with some orbs in my den, and it's very difficult to see. But if you go to that video and you go to where the setting, the little wheel looking thing on, at least on, I don't think it's on the TV. I'm not sure exactly how you do it, but you can adjust the setting and slow it down. If you can slow it down to the slowest speed, you can see them. And there's just a ton of them. And you do have to watch because they're very fast. And I didn't see them with my naked eye. I saw them through the camera. And the whole reason that I started filming was because I was sitting in my den and I felt a shift in the energy. And I thought, what in the world is going on? So I just picked up my phone and just started filming. And while I was looking in the camera, I could see them. But like I said, when I look away from the camera, I couldn't see them with my naked eye. So I have not seen the radiating orbs with the naked eye except one time. And that was prior to my birthday, after my father had passed. And I'm sorry, not prior to my birthday, after my birthday. And I had made a wish that if I could have anything in this world for my birthday, months before my birthday, that I would love an encounter with my father, my deceased father, whether it was in a dream or, whatever. I was open. And the night of my birthday had passed, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw this radiating light that was so white it was almost blue, and I was almost paralyzed in the bed. I could move my head and I could pinch myself, but I felt fairly frozen, and it was almost as if some kind of protection had I don't know how to explain this better, but something had happened to me where I couldn't freak out at what I was seeing. But I was able to, my mind wanted to rationalize what I was seeing. I kept looking back and forth from the light to the windows and the door, because the door had cutouts in it too, to the outside. And I was trying to see how this light was there. And then finally I realized, I think, that I was having some kind of mystical experience, and I fell asleep watching it. And for days I forgot about it until, I don't know, something sparked my memory, and then I remembered very vividly. And I remembered actually testing myself and pinching myself and looking for a source of the light. Okay, so I've had that experience and in seeing those types of orbs. And then I also have seen, I had a very upsetting thing happen in my family earlier last year. And I went to our family lake house to meditate. And after meditating, I felt much more relaxed and peaceful. And so I laid down on the dock and I looked up at the sky, and there were some clouds, and it wasn't very cloudy, but little spotty clouds. And from behind my head, from the view behind my head as it was passing over and going over the dock, it has these giant, they look like bubbles. They were pink and purple, and they were iridescent. And there were a dozen of them or so, and they hovered over me. And then after a while, they continued on past where I couldn't see over the roof of the boat dock. And I said out loud, I was so shocked at what I was seeing. I said, "Oh my God, I can't believe what I just saw." And then another wave of a dozen or so orbs came, just like the ones before, that were big bubbles. They looked like the size of the balls that they sell in the grocery stores to the children, those bouncy balls. And once again, I said, "Oh my God, I can't believe what I just saw." And it happened a total of 4 times. Afterwards, I felt healed and lifted. And it was the most amazing experience, I think, a mystical experience I've ever experienced. It was unbelievable. And about a month ago, this is a different type of orb, I saw a Foo Fighter. And they've talked about this on many channels, like the History Channel's Ancient Aliens and stuff like that, the silver orbs. They've been videotaped, filmed from inside the pilot's little area outside the window, and they're these silver balls. I've seen them 3 times. And some people refer to them as UFOs or UAPs, I think is the new current term for unidentified aerial phenomenon, whatever you want to call it. I've seen these orbs, these silver balls, before. And the 2 times I saw it before last month, I would look away for just a brief second, and when I looked back, they were completely gone. And I was so irritated that I didn't get to see how it went. Did it shoot up? Did it just disappear? What happened? Well, I was in small town traffic. It was at a standstill in my little town, and looking straight up at a blue sky, not a cloud in the sky, but the sun was out and it was reflecting off of this silver ball. And I'm sitting there thinking, can everybody not see this? I was just flipping out, trying to figure out how I could pull over and get a picture of this, all the while not taking my eyeballs off of it and drive. Because, like I said, every time, the 2 times before, when I took my eyes off for a second, they would just disappear. And that was so annoying. So I'm sitting there in the traffic, and I can see way up ahead that the traffic is starting to move, and I'm concerned because I don't want to take my eyes off this thing. And before I have to start moving, I've got my eyes on it, and I watch it, and it fades to about half of the density, or half of its, I don't know how you put that, but it was like anyway, it faded, and then it poof, just popped out, like you just totally didn't see it anymore. It disappeared. That happened about a month ago, 3 weeks or a month ago, and I told my husband as soon as I got home, and I've told some friends, and it's pretty thrilling to see those too. And I think all these orbs are different kinds of orbs. The light orbs, I don't know if they are deceased loved ones or a combination of deceased loved ones and angelic presence in an orb form. I don't really know. I'd really appreciate it if you have any information, maybe dropping it below and letting me know what your feelings about these things are. And let me see. I think there was one oh yes. And the last one was the strangest, and I don't even hardly know how to explain it, except to tell you what I was doing. I had recently learned how to feel energy. And I was in the bathtub, and I was laying back, and I lifted my hands to practice it while I was in the bathtub, which is a strange thing to do, I know. But anyway, I thought I'm going to try. I think I kept feeling like I'm going to lose this ability to feel the energy. But anyway, I was in the tub, and I lifted my hands, and I concentrated. And when I did, I saw what looked like pink and lavender smoke filling a clear ball within my hands. I know this sounds crazy. You believe me. Years ago, before all this the really strange stuff started happening, if someone had told me this, I would have had a hard time believing it too. I think it might be one of those things that you just have to experience for yourself. Anyway, Wonder what you think about the orb video. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.